Hello, beautiful earth angels, and welcome to my video. My name is Hightonixa, and I make videos about spirituality, manifestation, healing, psychology, wellness, and more. So, if that sounds like your kind of space, I would love for you to subscribe and join our Earth Angels community. So, today's video is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be about how to stop thinking about that one person and how to kind of redirect your focus, because I'm sure we've all been there, unfortunately. So, yeah. And before we begin, I want you guys to know that this is not just about dating. This is about energy, attachment, self-worth, and the version of you that no longer abandons themselves for attention. So, wherever you are right now, just take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. You are safe here. Let's begin. Before I tell you guys my story, I want you to ask yourself something. Is there someone you're constantly thinking about? Someone whose text can completely change your mood? Someone you keep making excuses for? Someone who occupies so much space in your mind that you've slowly stopped focusing on yourself? If the answer is yes, I want you to stay until the end of this video. I understand that this video might be a little bit long, but trust me guys, it is worth it, and it's good for your brain because it's teaching it to retain information and have a better focus span. So yeah, I want you to stay until the end of this video because I truly believe that by the end you are going to see that situation a little bit differently. And if you're watching this months or even years from now, I hope this video becomes the moment where you finally choose yourself. Now on to my story. There was a time in my life, especially when I was younger, around 13, where I didn't really understand self-worth in relationships at all. I thought love was something you earned through attention, through effort, through consistency. So I would message people constantly. I would double text, triple text. I would check my phone over and over again, waiting for replies. And when they did reply, it felt like a rush, like excitement, like I had finally been chosen. But when they did not reply, my whole energy would shift. I would feel anxious, restless. I would think about it all day. I would think, what did I say? Did I do something wrong? Are they losing interest? I didn't realize it at the time, but I wasn't actually experiencing love. I was experiencing attachment to validation. I want you to notice something. When you are waiting for that person's reply, what happened to your own life? Did you stop reading that book? Did you stop going to the gym? Did you stop creating? Did you stop being present with your family? Did you stop enjoying your own company? Because that's what happened to me without realizing it. One person became the center of my emotional world. And no single person should carry that much power over your happiness. As I got older, something started to become clearer to me. And it wasn't a sudden change. It was more like a slow realization that kept repeating itself in different situations. I wasn't actually chasing real people. I was chasing the idea of them, the version of them I had built in my mind. I would take a small moment, a message, a compliment, a bit of attention, and I would expand it into an entire story, a future, a relationship, a version of love that didn't actually exist in reality. And when people didn't match that fantasy of mine, I would chase harder because I wasn't ready to let go of the version I had created, not the person, but the fantasy. I actually want you to grab a journal after this video, or even pause the video right now. Write 2 columns. On the left, write who they actually are. And honestly, be 100% honest about their flaws, because at sometimes love can really blind us and we can completely forget about all of their flaws and just kind of highlight only the good part of them. On the right, you are going to write who I imagined them to be. Be brutally honest. Did they communicate consistently? Did you imagine that they would communicate consistently? Because there is a difference. Did they actually make you feel secure, or were you hoping they would eventually make you feel secure? Did they actually choose you, or were you attached to the possibility that one day they might? That exercise completely changed how I view people. Because sometimes we're grieving a future that never actually existed. What changed for me wasn't just experience, it was self-focus. I started investing energy back into me. I learned how to do my makeup properly. I started doing my hairs in ways that made me feel confident. I became more intentional about how I presented myself. But the biggest change wasn't physical, it was internal. I started seeing myself differently, not as someone waiting to be chosen, but as someone already worthy. I started to see myself as elegant, as feminine, as a girl of color who is beautiful in her own right, not because someone validated it, but because it was always true. And something really shifted in how I moved through the world. Something I had to learn was this: confidence isn't something someone gives you, it's something you build through promises you keep to yourself. Every time you go to the gym when you said you would, you build confidence. Every time you study instead of scrolling, you build confidence. Every time you create something instead of waiting for someone's attention, you build confidence. Confidence isn't built through compliments, it's built through consistency. Now, I want to share some things that genuinely helped me to stop obsessing over people, not overnight, but consistently. So, the first one: build a life that interrupts your overthinking. So, that's the first one, okay? I realized I only obsessed over people when I had too much empty mental space. So I filled out my life. I started working out. I was focusing more in university. I created content. I learned new skills. I spent more time in nature. When your calendar is full, your mind has less room to create fantasies, and you're more struck down onto reality. So your energy is going in somewhere that will benefit you way more than your mind just going on and on about these fantasies. Number 2, romanticize your own life. I stopped waiting for someone else to make life exciting. I bought flowers for myself. I made beautiful breakfasts. I went on walks while listening to music. I dressed nicely even if I wasn't seeing anyone. Become someone you enjoy spending time with. Show up for yourself. Number 3, ask yourself this question every single time. Whenever I caught myself spiraling, I would stop and ask, if they texted me right now, would it actually solve the feeling I'm trying to escape? Most of the time, the answer was no, because what I really wanted wasn't a text. I wanted reassurance, validation, security, and those are things I needed to learn to cultivate within myself too. Number 4, Stop making someone your only source of dopamine. Think about it. If the highlight of your day is waiting for one person's notification, of course you'll become attached. So create more highlights. Go try a new cafe, read a new book, call a friend, start a hobby, watch the sunset, cook something you've never made before. Give your brain more beautiful experiences to look forward to. Number 5. Put yourself back on the pedestal. Now, I know that phrase might sound arrogant, but that's not what I mean. Putting yourself on the pedestal doesn't mean looking down on everyone else. It simply means you stop placing others before you, that you stop placing others above you. You matter too. Your dreams matter. Your peace matters. Your time matters. The biggest lesson. If someone has to wonder whether you're enough, let them wonder. You don't need to convince anyone to see your value. The people who are right for you won't need a presentation explaining why you are worthy of love. They will simply appreciate who you are. Now, I want you to write this down somewhere. Maybe in your notes app, maybe in your journal, maybe on a sticky note beside your bed. Don't chase people, chase peace. Because peace will never leave you wondering or questioning your worth. Peace won't leave you staring at your phone. Peace won't make you lose yourself trying to become enough. The right relationships should feel like a safe place to grow, not a constant test you have to pass. And when you start choosing peace, you'll naturally become the person who no longer needs to chase. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really do hope that you have learned something from this video that you can benefit from. And yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you again for watching this video, and have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.